Greetings, this is the Reaper here. We're back at the cemetery again near the interstate. We decided to go ahead and re-record here. Yes, I understand that there might be a lot of weird noises in the background because of interstate-wise and vehicle stuff, but we want to actually just go ahead and try again and see what we can find. We will hear frogs in the background besides cars. And pretty much other than that, we're mostly going for sight more than sound. And if we do catch anything, that would be great. But other than that, it looks like we kind of got ourselves a kind of a full moon going on there. Let's see. Yep, almost. It might be a full moon.
Not quite.
Not quite, but it's decent enough. Look at how close we can get to the full moon. Looks like a street light. Ha! That's funny. But yeah, and we're gonna get this adventure on the way. And I'm going to remove my mask for a little bit so I can actually talk and speak and actually see a little bit better. Okay, so looks like it is kind of strange. Even with the night vision a little bit better, it is pretty much still kind of dark out here. Not much difference, which is kind of strange. I mean, with the light it helps, but you have to have light in the place. I didn't think that's strange. A night vision thing should have worked better than it did last time. Now we got pretty much the same thing again, except on camera there's a glow in front of us, but in person there is not. Ooh, so the infrared on the camera that shines a light actually shines a light on the tombstone. What is that? There was something that went past the camera a few times. I did say we were looking for visual more than we were sound, so yeah, this should be fun. Of course, I have my girlfriend again on EMF detector. She's supposed to keep an eye on that as best she can. I mean, she is going to keep an eye on her front way. So since the fact we got moonlight basically for visionary, I'm probably going to be looking where I'm stepping instead of paying attention to the camera. So if you guys catch anything in the background or see anything that I don't see in the video, let me know in the comments. I mean, I will come back and review my own videos as I do, but if I miss something in the video that I usually don't actually say anything because I just want you guys to actually find it. So actually, just if you do find anything or say anything, let me know in the comments. That way I can let you heart your comment and know that you've actually watched my video. Okay, so pretty much, yeah, like I said, it looks like pretty much right now even with night vision, we got very low res. I mean, on the screen on this camera looks like low res, but I actually barely do see some tombstones actually. So maybe I'm exaggerating just a hair. So you guys might actually do see the tombstones better than I can on the camera screen, which is actually quite interesting in a way. Strange thing is, the only thing we noticed when we first got here is we have a smell of kind of like poo, I guess you can say, and that could be the sewage that's out here, because there could be a sewage kind of sewage lake. It could be pardon me. Or it could be something else, but I think it might be a sewage lake. Actually, might explain why our town sometimes always smells like sewage lake sometimes. Somehow rushing in from the wind. Not the wind, but the thing. Holy crap, I think I just saw a shadow figure. Thought I saw something run across the field. I know it probably was not possible to get it on video because for some reason a lot of times you don't always catch the shadow figure on the video, which is weird. Looks like there's a lonely tombstone out here in the middle of... Oh.
No. I just stepped on somebody's grave.
Oh shit. I think I did too. But I think there's a lonely tombstone out here kind of by itself. Oh, yeah, just showing the flashlight. Run it for me. That's okay. So yeah, and I think we know this way how this one actually works. Yeah, actually, you can actually do see a lot better. Okay, so if you get closer to the stuff without the flashlight, you can actually see things. This actually looks like this person's been buried recently, actually, or at least the tombstone is recent. Sorry if I make a little bit weird noise with the mic. It could be because of other things. Let's see. No, 2016, so it's only been a couple years. But yeah. What is that? What is that? Oh, that looks like decoration. Christmas decoration.
Yep.
No, or flowers at the same time. Of course, on the camera it looks like some kind of weird rodent or something weird. Yeah, it's just a...
It's Christmas flowers, it's poinsettias.
Yeah. I'm gonna at least, hopefully I gotta probably do need to keep an eye on the camera, make sure I'm actually pointing ahead. Yeah, you probably actually see that right now, if I'm not mistaken. You do see possibly the glowing in the distance is actually one of the, it should be a cross. I actually, this time, unlike last time, it was this time it's actually glowing. And yeah, quite interesting actually in a way. So, I know you probably maybe have watched my video. I have a video where I've recorded the inside of my house. I decided to only post like the 1 hour long video. I didn't actually post the other ones, but mostly because the fact I just didn't feel like it. But I'm not really 100% sure what's the clicking noise or the humming noise after the furnace goes off. You do hear probably me coughing in the background in the video. That's just because I was having it where I was actually have a sore throat, probably being out here in the cold like this late at night and stuff like that. Probably not much of a helpful for me. I kind of sometimes have it where sometimes my sinuses like to mess up with me a lot more, allergies and such. But yeah, pretty much one of those things. I don't know what was going on in my video. I actually tried to watch the whole video. I only got halfway through my own hour video, so I have not seen anything in there. I mean, if you have actually gone past the hour way and actually see more in it, like I said, let me know in the comments below of that video, or even, well, yeah, more likely just comment in below that one. That way, if you do see anything in that one, that makes more sense, because it wouldn't make no sense making comments down here on this video. Yeah. Wow. And actually, for once, you can't actually even see it. I don't know, maybe you can. My headlights actually turn off sooner than they usually do. Speaking of sinuses and cold. Oh. Sorry about that. I think my nose is just kind of like wanting to clog up because of it's pretty much because of the cold and everything, and the smell, and so the combination of the smell and the cold. Actually, this is a great night. Actually, okay, so it's not a full moon, so it's kind of like a more than a half, maybe close to full moon, but it's enough to where we can actually see without a flashlight in this cemetery, which is quite interesting in a way. Yeah, and tombstones are reflecting off what small light there is, which is even more cooler. But yeah, now since I've actually, my eyes have readjusted, I actually can see in the dark without even using a flashlight or even staring at my camera screen, which is awesome. Now, hopefully, like I said, I'm still actually keeping the camera in close as possible to POV mode. Having it where it's real close to me. What were you saying? Were you saying something?
No.
Okay. Thought you said something.
I cleared my throat.
Huh?
I cleared my throat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What you doing?
I'm knocking.
Why?
Oh, because I can.
Yeah, let's disturb them, why don't we? No.
That'll do a video, won't it?
Yeah. But not really what we intended.
Don't judge me.
Of course, the only bad thing is about sometimes these tombstones that are in the ground itself, you don't know where exactly the burial is. Actually, I'm still not even sure if I'm actually walking in the proper direction or not on these, in between the tombstones. That's always the tricky part about these tombstones. It's like, yes, I know majority of these are buried 8 feet underground, and I mean, how well are you going to actually disturb them? But you can never be cautious. Huh? Actually, that could have been a better place to park. I don't know if you can actually see that or not. You probably can. Probably a better place to park than where we were parking at. That way we are not so obvious in the cemetery.
Right.
But too late now. That's what happens when you come out here at night and don't ever come in during the daytime to survey the area. Okay, bird.
Yep.
Actually, the strange thing about that is the bird sounds like a bird from, I guess maybe it's a night bird of the country, because yes, the cemetery is out here in the middle of the country, so the bird we are hearing is some bird that usually hangs out in the cemetery. But other than that, usually I think I hear that bird usually during the daytime, not daytime, but during the summertime. Of course, the fun thing is you see a hill in the middle of a cemetery. I did this in another cemetery before. I've actually walked up the hill and actually decided to investigate what's on top of the hill. Besides the fact, it's kind of fun to climb a hill. Not like there's going to be a body or anything buried at the top of this hill. I mean, that would be kind of strange. Bodies buried inside the hill. This is actually probably leftover dirt. This is what this is. Leftover dirt, probably from the graves being dug. But this is basically just normal dirt, technically.
That they dug out of the ground to make a grave.
Yeah. So, this amount of dirt should not be haunted. Keyword, should not be. Like I said, there shouldn't even be anything remotely anything creepy about this dirt here mound. I sure have a hard time speaking sometimes.
Just you speak those words and sink all the way to the middle of it.
Oh, that would really suck. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this dirt mound at all. Oh my god, I'm sinking and falling in. The other thought that came to mind was skeleton hands, or just hands coming out of the dirt mound and trying to grab me and trying to pull me under or something crazy like that. Watch way too many horror movies. Let the imagination just kind of run. Then again, I'm supposed to be kind of like a reaper, so maybe that's the reason why I don't have to worry about things. Woo!
Sliding down the hill.
Slide down the hill. Oh god, this seems like the stink gets stronger over this direction for some strange reason. What is this? Maybe it's a tree stump, yeah. It's a tree stump. Just with tree branches and a pile of stuff. I don't know if you can actually see it. Oh yeah, you can actually see it. There's actually a plane with a trail. I think that's a chemical trail.
Jet stream.
Yeah. Of course, conspiracies behind that one. We're not behind conspiracies on this. We're here for paranormal, not conspiracies. Ironic. But yeah. So nothing on the EMF detector at all?
Mm-mm.
I mean, the only thing that probably will trigger it is probably my watch. No, not even my watch. That's strange. Yeah, this pretty much tells you the time, if you can maybe see it.
Nope, nothing.
That's kind of strange.
Oh.
Yeah, there goes the aircraft right above our head now. Yeah, there it is. You know, actually, an interesting thing I would be even though that would be bizarre and kind of interesting at the same time, is actually being out here in the middle of nowhere, in a cemetery, because it's kind of like a field and everything, and also seeing a UFO at the same time. Oh man, that would be awesome. That's like, kind of like in a way, like two things at once that you won't expect. Not only do you see spirits, but you also see the paranormal of, I guess you could say, space. Yeah, I don't know if you would consider that paranormal or not, but it's just the idea of it. What?
I don't want you to put that on camera.
Oh, okay, you're kind of spitting there. Ew. There is absolutely nothing in this cemetery, which is kind of disappointing.
Oh, everybody's happy.
Maybe. Or we're just not the right kind of people to be out here.
Is there a certain kind of people?
People that can actually sense this kind of stuff, can actually see it, maybe stir it on. Or we were just that type of people can actually stir it up. Who knows? Maybe the spirit just doesn't want to get our attention. They don't think we're worth it.
Okay.
They say for some reason, sometimes spirits don't want to have anything to do with you. By the way, I should let you know if this video does cut off before the actually, like I'm supposed to do an ending or anything like that. Just let you know that it could be because of the fact that the battery died on my camera. And I'm actually thinking probably by the time that actually does happen, I probably just will end it from there and not make a part 2 or anything like that. Just to make it just like a continuance, unless absolutely something happens. Then I will put a battery in it, a new battery in, and then I will actually do a thing of trying to capture whatever, maybe, if it's not too late. Other than that, I don't think we're going to get anything surprisingly before the battery dies. Maybe. I'm not giving up yet. And I know one of those things I'm hearing rambling on a lot, but mostly just because there's nothing else. Wait a minute. Oh, I know why that's blinking. I was sitting there trying to figure out why my dash cam is blinking. Like, that only detects movement. Oh, wait. There's plenty of movement over there on the interstate. I mean, yeah, there could be a chance. There could be a slight chance. But not by much. Okay, so kind of getting away from the cemetery a little bit, not by much. I am kind of curious about what's over in this direction, where I kind of parked at. There's this, I think in the area where it actually tells you who's all in the cemetery, and you just kind of, no, not what, it's just pretty much a blank wall. Well, bummer. Maybe it was behind it or something. I don't know. Ooh, ow!
There's a blank wall on this side too, that's what I was saying.
Okay. That's interesting. That snake keeps coming in and out of my nose. It could be just because my nose is clogged, but I don't know. Ooh, branches. I was actually thinking in a way, it's like living so close to the cemetery. I mean, yeah, you might because you're the caretaker of the grounds, but other than that, wouldn't it be kind of creepy to be over here? Ooh. Let's see if we can actually... Pennsylvania Mennonite 1886 Church 1964 was founded by hardy pioneers from the Pennsylvania and the other eastern states who tamed the vicious, or no, actually it says virgin, tamed a virgin Perry, while wrestling with inherited traditions and faith, sometimes overzealous in comfort. I think that's confrontation or convention on divine truth, but with visions to charge new paths in church from church program. Okay, in church program. So I'm just trying to read this as best as I can with actually seeing it. Actually, go ahead and shine the flashlight on this. Make it a little easier to read. Okay, flexibility to adjust to culture change, aggressiveness in mission, and unselfish dedication in giving of the sons and daughters to the Christian service. The work began in